guys? It is your girl, Miss J, with In Style Atlanta and JuicyPop. And y'all, today, I always say I got special guests, but today I really got some special guests on the show with me today. You probably know him. He's a member of New Edition. He's also a member of Shamari DeVoe. Yeah. And his beautiful wife is joining us as well today. You know her from the group Black. And you also probably seen her on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, please help me welcome Shamari and Ronnie DeVoe to the show.
Let's go.
Okay, first of all, before we even get into this interview, both of y'all have been a part of my childhood. Y'all are a part of my niece and my son. And for generations, I done passed y'all music down. So thank you both for your contributions to music. Because it is greatly appreciated.
Thank you for all your support.
Yes. Okay, so let's start talking about the love and how it carries over into the music. How do you guys manage being husband and wife as well as recording music together?
Man, you just said it. Like, we both come from musical backgrounds. You know, he's the legendary Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition, and I'm Shamari DeVoe from Black. And because we both, you know, do the same thing, this is our background, it's so easy for us to, like, merge our music into our relationship because this is a part of our life, just like our love is a part of our life. Okay. It's real life.
Yeah, music has been a passion of both of ours since we were babies, right? And to be able to do something that we love to do and meet each other while we're doing that.
That's beautiful.
Our relationship was kind of birthed in music in Los Angeles.
Oh, man.
On our way to the after party for
the
Janet Jackson Icon Awards. Right. I see my wife.
March 10th, 2001.
Yes. You better come with the day, Shamari.
That day right there, I'll never forget. That's the day we met.
That's our anniversary.
I love
we pay homage to it just like that. But to see each other because of music.
Brung us together.
In the industry, right. And we know what it's like, right, to ride the roller coaster ride of the music industry and some of those ups and downs, challenges, obstacles.
Absolutely.
And even the success and the triumphs and all of the above. And we just, you know, balance each other out in that way.
So how have you guys been able to work through those ups and downs that you were just talking about in your marriage? Outside of just the music industry, just every day, everybody goes through something, especially when you're married. Like, marriage is an actual job. It's a task. Right. You got to work together in a partnership. So tell me how it has been for both of you guys to work through those and still continue to love each other after all these years.
Marriage maintenance, right? Just like you got to take a car to the shop, right?
Yes.
And if you neglect it, you'll end over on the side of the road and somebody else got to come pick you up and rescue you. Marriage maintenance, it's something that we started before we got married, right?
Okay.
And then we got married and we didn't go to counseling or anything like that. We felt, okay, we're married, everything is good. But, you know, then our relationship started to fracture because we didn't understand how to navigate and maintain our happiness with one another. So getting through some of our challenges because we sat down and sought counseling and help and put the maintenance back in our relationship, I think that's the thing that allows us to be in a really happy place right now. It's not perfect all the time. I want to put her in a headlock every now and then. But for the most part, our relationship is really, really good.
But I think that little premarital counseling that we did, that wasn't really maintenance like that.
That's what
you know
I
what I'm
said,
saying?
right?
Like, you know, they tell couples, oh, yeah, you're about to get married. Let's do premarital counseling. That little 3 weeks that you do don't do nothing. Like, you got to continue to do it, you know? Like you said, once we started to, like, break down and be in this spot of brokenness, that's when we were like, man, that's when you had to call on God. First of all, God. Number one, God is the reason why we are still together through all of our challenges, through our ups and downs. And, of course, meeting our marriage counselors who God led us to, Martez and Wadrina Layton, which helped us get through a really, really bad time. Like, when I say we was in marriage counseling for like 6 months, and it was like 2 days a week, like every week for 6 months. Like, it was like going to school.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
You got to put that work in. So, Shamari, how has it been? Because you guys have two handsome sons that we were introduced to on TV, and we've been watching them grow up through social media. But how have you been able to manage being a mother, especially to two boys, and still managing your own career, your own independence?
Man, how? You just do it. Because nobody else is going to do it for you.
True.
And
like,
you're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, and it's like, and on top of that, like, if we lived in Alaska somewhere, it would be much, much harder. But we live in Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. My family's here. My friends are here. We have a village of people that help us with those boys, that support us, because I tell you, I already feel like I'm about to lose my mind, but I would probably be in a crazy house if I didn't have family in that village
helps
to help with the kids. They're such a blessing, but boy, oh boy, they are hard. They are hard.
I'm a mom boy, so I understand how it is.
Two of them.
Yes,
they both.
So you got double
trouble. But they are so. Oh my God! Like when I look at them, I just get so happy. They just bring me so much joy. The love that you have for your children as a mother, it's like nobody can do it better than you. So I put my all into it, no matter how hard it gets. I know that my focus is those boys. And I got to remember, sometimes I'm still married. So I got to pay attention to this man over here, too.
Listen, there is an order, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, self-preservation, self-care, God in the center of the two of us, right? Then you're each other, your husband and wife, and then it goes to the kids and mom dukes and the rest of the family, and it spreads out. And sometimes the order gets usurped by the children, right? I'm down here like at number 3 when I should be at number 2 after God.
Okay, after God. After God.
Yeah.
All right, Shamari, question for you. Real Housewives of Atlanta, we've been seeing this shake up in the recent cast for season 16. We know you were a part of the cast a couple years ago. Is there anybody that is not a part of the cast now that you would like to see come back?
Ooh. Oh. I love to see Nene come back.
I would too.
I love to see Nene
I would love to see Nene come back too. Why would you like to see her come back?
Because she just brought so much to the franchise as a whole. Like she's just Nene. Like she was there from the beginning. Like I just feel like she's perfect for the Housewives of Atlanta. I feel like she is the Housewives of Atlanta. So I would definitely love to see Nene come back.
What is your relationship like with Marlo? You guys weren't the greatest of friends on the show, but what is your relationship like with her now? You don't have
I don't talk to her. I didn't talk to her before the show, and I don't talk to her after the show. We just don't have a relationship.
Understandably so. And then lastly, for Real Housewives of Atlanta, I want to know from you, I'm sure you've heard about the Portia and Simon and Fallon. You're not touching it.
Nothing about that.
You're not touching it.
Oh no.
Okay.
No,
fair enough.
No,
might need to go see Martez and Wadrina. That's what might need to happen.
Sounds
somebody
like
need
it.
to pour something back into their relationship because obviously they got to a place where they wanted to marry each other, right? Maybe there was no maintenance or no counseling or someone to continue to lay the right foundation for them. And that's the only thing that you can speak on it. Like, if you do look in the rearview mirror, you could actually try and figure out how to get back together because our shit was broken to the point where we wasn't fucking with each other at all.
Man, you said
Excuse my French, right? But I'm just saying, it gets to that point,
yes,
right?
And when it gets to that point.
Unless you figure out how to soften it up and speak to each other's sensibilities, needs, wants, and all of the above. And obviously, they weren't doing that.
Okay, well, I think they need a whole lot of work. And we're going to get into the walk and everything soon. Yeah. Ronnie, I got some questions for you. You have been a member of New Edition. You guys were just acknowledged at the NAACP Awards, Image Awards, and you guys were inducted to the Hall of Fame. How does that feel to have your music still impacting generations 40 years later?
It's crazy. It's wild. I almost want to get emotional sitting here saying it. Like, yo, it's wild. And that organization to be able to bless and recognize, right, what your contribution is to the music industry and the world and society, really, because they're more of a societal influence, right? So, 40 years plus in an industry that will chew you up and spit you out after one single, right? And we've been through the gauntlet, right? We know, we've seen it. The riffs, throwing weights at each other, kicking people out of the car while it's going 40 miles per hour, under the bridge in Brooklyn. Like, all of these things have happened.
Wow.
But we were able to persevere and fight through, and all 6 of us are still here.
And I think that's the beauty of it all. It's still the original members. Because we've seen so many groups go through so many different members, get replaced, and they don't get this longevity.
That's right. The stomachs are, a little rounder and all of the above.
Okay, right.
People are still showing up and supporting us even more than they were damn near back in the day, right? Like, it's the circles of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sit in those arenas, Madison Square Garden, Phillips Arena, or State Farm.
I was just at State Farm.
Exactly, right. It was the Omni when we was rocking back in the day, right? But that's a whole nother story. And then you kind of dwindle down to the theaters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, as BBD, you playing clubs, at one point, and then you begin to rebuild yourself again, and now you're in arenas and you have a residency in
I was
Las
just
Vegas
about to get to that.
when it's popping in Vegas right now.
Yes.
And we're at the Win, and it's selling out, and people want to come see us. And we haven't dropped a song since Johnny's This One For Me and You, right? And that was 2011, 2012.
Wow.
So it feels good to just, do what we love to do. We were kind of born entertainers. Like, it wasn't about being in the music industry. That was secondary. Maurice Starr showed up and he did our music for us, but it was about how can we entertain people. And when we've been able to do that for 40 plus.
Amen.
And y'all still up there dancing and moving.
This guy is dancing.
I was going to say, most of y'all are. Look. But you are still up there getting down. All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to get into this walk that they have coming up at the end of this month. So stay tuned, because some of y'all might need to come on and join us and register and get a little bit of help. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. And here's a message from our sponsor, Plush Beauty. All right, you guys, welcome back. We are still sitting here talking to Shamari and Ronnie DeVoe. This beautiful couple, they have a great event coming up in just a few weeks, and we're about to get all into it. So y'all can get out there, especially if you are married, looking to be married, engaged, and you need a little bit of help with your marriage. So you guys, tell me about this 6th annual Married for Life Walk.
Ooh. Seriously dating couples. Engaged couples.
That's right.
Married couples.
Yes.
Come one, come all. It doesn't matter, right?
Right. Men on men, females on females, whatever it is. Love is love.
Listen, you can come with a giraffe if you like at the Married for Life. We'll walk on in there with the long neck and everything, right?
Man, but as long as you have love and
right.
you're willing to work towards the ultimate gift that love brings within relationships, keeping families together. That's what it's all about. The Married for Life Walk. We are so passionate about it because we have been through so much as a couple. And even the visionary of the Married for Life Walk, Martez and Wadrina Layton, they went through infidelity and they came back together. We went through our challenges, open relationship challenges, all that mess, okay? And we were able to overcome our challenges. So now we're saying, okay, well, if we were able to do that, we can help other couples that may be struggling with anything. It doesn't have to be with infidelity or whatever. It could be with anything, any type of challenges, helping them overcome that so that they can ultimately save their families, because that's so important, because the family makes up the community.
Absolutely.
And we need our foundation to be strong.
Yes.
And that's so important.
So will it be like panel discussions, counseling sessions? I know it's a walk, but it shows that it's 2 days. So I want to know, are people going to be walking for 2 days?
No, they're not going to be walking for 2 days. The walk is actually Saturday morning, but Friday night we're doing a game night.
Okay.
At the hotel that most of the events that are at outside of the walk. The walk is at Westside Park Saturday morning from 9 to 12. So you can expect DJs, you can expect comedy, food trucks, vendors.
Okay.
There's even a little, I was about to say there's a playground for the kids, but this is really about couples coming and really leaving the kids at home, right? And so get a babysitter, don't play around, right? Make sure they locked and loaded so you can really come and enjoy each other.
And that's on April 27th, Saturday.
Yes.
And I'm telling y'all, if y'all can make it up Hallelujah Hill, y'all gonna make it through y'all marriage. Trust me, because there's one hill over there that we gonna go up, boy. Yeah. Martez and Redrina Layton, back to them. Like, they were our marriage counselors at one time and helped us get through some really challenging moments. And so Martez was like, you know what? He told me, he said, Shamari, you're going to be speaking in front of a lot of people one day. And I said, no, I'm not. I don't even like talking to people like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And look at you now.
And he told me, he was like, for real. So then once we were able to overcome all of those challenges, we became partners with them. And it was just crazy because even when they celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary.
The 30th.
Oh, dang. It ain't been that long. Okay.
Well, 30 we still.
But 30 is still a lot.
Yes,
yeah, 30 is still a lot.
Yeah.
We were the ones that actually renewed their vows for them and their ceremony.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So we got involved just from being around them and them helping us and us helping each other and ultimately helping other couples.
Yeah. It's like the vision, right? He spoke the vision to us. And it was automatic for us understanding that we do have a platform to expose this to a wider audience, right? And you think people walk for autism, people walk for breast cancer or cancer in general, and all of these different things. But to be able to walk for love, right?
That's
and
different.
Unity and fellowship and what it takes to stay together, right? So that you can raise your kids right in your community. Like my wife said, once they drop that on our lap, it's full speed ahead for us. We're going to do everything that we can, resources, money, relationships, all of the above to shine the brightest light as possible on this movement, this marriage movement.
And then just being around other like-minded couples. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because like even when we was going through our situation, I was like, Ron, you can't talk to so-and-so, man, because they ain't for us anyway. You got to be around people that are actually for you and want to see your marriage grow, your relationship grow. You know what I'm saying? That's being around other like-minded couples, getting it. First of all, we're performing, at the gala. Me and my husband, we
you can't leave that part out.
We can't leave that. Let's talk about that.
And we're bringing special guests too. So you got to be there for that.
Yeah. Bring a special guest. We have a comedian and we have a band, a married couple. They are The Bomb, Tony Tatum and his band. And we're going to have plated food. We're going to have a bar. We're going to dress up in our finest linens.
I know that's
and, it's going to be a black and gold affair. So it's going to be great.
Come on, black and gold. And how can somebody register to attend this amazing event?
Yes, the married, the number 4, lifewalk.com.
Okay.
Yes.
Once again, married, the number 4, lifewalk.com. On all socials and all of the above.
Actually, on Twitter, it's M4L Walk.
Okay.
Or Twitter, for X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah,
right. There you go. They know what you're talking about.
Right. And so just register there, or you can click on our bios at Shamari DeVoe and at Big Ron DeVoe on Instagram. It's in our bios, or at Married for Life Walk is in our bio too. So. Yeah, it's easy. Just, come on out and celebrate with us.
I love it.
Celebrate love.
I feel the love coming from both of you guys right now, and it's so inspiring. And really quickly, I want to ask you guys, what do you have coming up? We know you guys have the residency coming up in Vegas. Shamari, you got some music coming for us?
Oh, yeah, girl. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Black's on our way to Vegas to perform at the Lovers and Friends.
Let's go.
Yes. And if you guys haven't seen our Unsung episode, oh my God, it's so good. Y'all will learn so much about Black that you never knew. And it is really, really deep. It's emotional. It's about love. It's about loss. It's about pain. But it's also about just overcoming that and keeping the legacy of Black Lisa Left Eye Lopez and Natina Reed alive. So that's that. Recording, obviously, I recorded a theme song for the Married for Life Walk. Called Thank You for Your Yes.
And that will be performed at the gala. Yes, okay.
It will be. Yeah.
I got that.
It'll be performed at the gala. And, just more, I love 90s. So Black gonna be, we doing shows and stuff, 90s R&B, hip hop, pop, all of that good
I'm
stuff.
Here for it. Yes. And you still got the body like you in the 90s, okay?
Ooh,
you got both of them boys out. I'm like, how did she do that? You look amazing, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And listen, hold on. My wife is so amazing too because, music is the thing that brought us together. It's definitely, one of our loves and our passions. But what she does, even over and above that, to really elevate as far as just being in medical school is concerned, right?
I'm in medical school, guys.
Yes,
congratulations.
Right.
That's
yes,
huge.
her mom is a physician's assistant.
Yes,
right?
I'm working on my master's.
Okay, come
look
on.
at this.
And then she
Right.
just says it. Oh, I'm working on my master's.
But he
Yeah.
like, I wasn't gonna talk
I'm
about
working on my
it.
master's,
Listen.
y'all. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and for both of us, like I deal in the real estate capacity and
Okay.
do a lot of advocating for closing the wealth gap through home ownership and just investing in real estate as well. So we have a musical journey, but we also have all of these other facets of our lives that we're pouring into as well. And I love my wife. Like, she is in school hard right now.
I'm taking pharmacology right now. That's really, really hard. All about the drugs.
I don't even know what that is.
Yes.
But
It's all about the drugs.
Okay,
all the
there you
different
go.
names,
So I'm giving
everything.
her flowers right now.
Yes, as you
It's a
should.
real balancing act for real.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for sitting down with me. Y'all just make my
thank
dreams
you,
come
babe.
true, okay? I enjoy y'all. I
Yes.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I wish y'all nothing but continued success. Y'all go ahead and register for the 6th annual Married for Life walk, you guys. Please go out and support them. Again, if you in love, trying to be in love, want to maintain your love, this is the place that you need to be, April 26th and 27th. I am your girl, Miss J. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and all social media platforms at MISSJordan_radio. Make sure you are following In Style Atlanta. And make sure you are following Juicy Pop at Juicy Pop TV. And make sure y'all following them in their Black love journey, because if you need some inspiration, they are the people to be watching and idolizing. But that's all I got for y'all today. But until next time, I love y'all and be safe. We good?
That was the
right.
best interview ever.
Okay, so